Why do you say upcoming? Why do you say I'm upcoming when I'm already live? How can I be upcoming if I'm already live? How can my stream be upcoming when it's already live? It doesn't make any sense. Whoa, what is this? Whoa, what is this? What is this? Brother. Excuse me, ATFers. Excuse me. I apologize. What is this? What is this? Oh boy, do I hate when it does this. Oh boy, do I hate when it does this. Why is it not showing me what I want to see? Oh boy, do I hate when it does this. What was that? Who the heck is that? Oh, that's Marilena. What is she doing? What is she doing? What is she doing? Man, I apologize. I know this is not what you're here for. I'm very much aware of that. It's just you know exactly how things go. You know exactly how things go as soon as I am ready to go live. That's when I'm clearly not ready to go live. Of course, that's how the world operates. You already know this. Okay. Now let me update this. Let me grab this real quick. This doesn't seem accurate. Why would I have done that? Why would I have done this? Oh, do I want to do that? I mean, I think I'm gonna talk about it. And then let's put some of these up. Okay. Is there let's say yes. I feel like it does better when we say yes. I think I forgot to do that recently. MMA. Okay. All right. Here we go. All I know is la 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 means I love you. All right. Let's go change some of the settings on here real quick. Like the fact that I shouldn't be hearing myself and created an echo. Let's turn that down real quick. And then Booyakasha. There we go. And then let's make it live. I think we're ready. To go. I hope you're having a good day, ATFers. I hope you're having a good day. Hope you're having a good day. And I hope it gets better. I hope it gets better with this. I hope we are successful with some funnies, with some silly times. I hope we are able to achieve greatness with our shenanigans and with our jokes. I hope it is everything that we set out for it to be. You know what I was thinking about the other day? How come, you know how you can't tickle yourself? I mean, you could tickle yourself. I've done it plenty of times, but to no avail. You know, it doesn't yield results. You could tickle yourself, but you won't get tickled, you know? Like not in the traditional sense. It's an impossibility. You could massage yourself, but you can't get massaged. You know, like it's almost like to truly experience that genuine sensation of being tickled, it's like you have to, like, almost like you have to not see it coming. Like, you can't know what your fingers are about to do, you know. Your fingers got to keep that secret to themselves. And it's a surprise for another human. That's why you can't tickle yourself and be tickled, you know. It doesn't titillate you the same way. And that's a word that I don't get to use often, because the other day I used the word titillating and people just couldn't stop laughing because they had their minds in the gutter. And I feel like I have to limit my vocabulary when I'm around certain people, because my vocabulary comes off as a little too titillating, if you will. And it's the same thing with massages. You could massage yourself. Like, I've been around people that ask me to give massages, which I'm not a big fan of. I don't really like putting my hands on people that my hands aren't supposed to be on. You know what I'm saying? And I don't really enjoy people putting their hands on me whose hands aren't supposed to be on me, because then I'm not even able to enjoy it, because the whole time I'm just thinking about a defense. Like, how am I going to justify this? What am I going to say about this? Like, I was watching a show the other day, and there was these two couples, and they were chilling together like they were family friends. And there was a dude, a husband, and a wife. They were in a hot tub together, but they weren't the ones that were married. And they were just chilling in a hot tub together. And I was like, man, I don't know if they get down like that in like different places, but like, I can't wrap my beanie around that. But like, someone would ask me to massage them, and I'll just be like, I mean, your legs hurt? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, so your hands ain't hurt? And they're like, well, yeah, my hands are. So I was like, so you could use your hands and massage yourself, right? And they're like, yeah, but it's not the same. And, you know, it confirmed what I had already feared. And I knew they were going to keep pressing. I just wish they would have been pressing on their own leg and massaging themselves, but it doesn't go like that. It's just like tickling. But you can make yourself laugh. You can't tickle yourself. You can't massage yourself, but you can make yourself laugh. You can entertain yourself. I mean, people laugh out loud all the time at their own jokes. It's a possibility. I was going somewhere with this. Like, right before the stream started, I was thinking about like how people, right before the stream started, I was thinking about laughter, how people can make themselves. What was I thinking about? And then I started thinking about the things that you can't do. You can't tickle yourself. You can't massage yourself. You can't tickle yourself literally, but if you use the word figuratively, like, man, boy, I really tickle myself. Like if you found yourself to be humorous. Dang, I can't remember why I brought that up, though. I was probably contemplating doing something to myself. Dang it. What was I talking about? I'm going to do the same thing I did last time. I'm going to matrix myself. I'm going to go to the beginning of the stream and see if I remember what I was talking about. Let me see. I'm going to try to sprint my memory.
What is that? Well, exactly how things go as soon as I remember. Is there, here we go. All right. Let's go change some of the settings on here real quick. I hope we are successful with some funnies, with some silly times. I hope we are able to achieve greatness with our shenanigans and with our jokes. I hope it is everything that we set out for it to be. You know what I was thinking about the other day? How come, you know how you can't tickle yourself?
Man, I don't know. I don't know what point I was trying to make. Even if I go back in time, I just went on a time machine right now, and I have no idea. I don't know what point I was trying to make. I just hope I save some people out there some time. Like, if you were contemplating tickling yourself later tonight, or massaging yourself, or even titillating yourself, could you titillate yourself? I feel like I've titillated myself a time or two in the past. What's up, David Flores? Camon, Melancholy. I appreciate you. We had a back and forth yesterday. Melancholy was letting me know that some videos are popping up in the algorithm and maybe showing a little bit of love. So that's different. I appreciate that. ARJR in the house. James Bishop, Jane Caulfield, I is here. What's up, man? Here we are. Wherever you are, there you are. There you are. David Flores. I know it will be, Sensei. Oh, snap. Que sera, sera. The first thing I heard is, hope you're having a good day. See, I don't know. I was talking to the ATFers, but I don't know what I was thinking about, man. I filmed a music video today. I'll post on Discord when it comes out. Heck yeah, man. Bro, I was literally thinking right when I was like setting up this stream that I kind of missed the creative outlet of like writing and playing music, and how I kind of just want to get a little bit back into music again, even if just as a hobby, just sitting there and writing some lyrics and just letting some stuff out. I miss it. I almost called you Junebug. What's up, Jessica? What's up? What's up? Oh, Jessica wasn't here. What's up? I wonder if Jessica remembers that. She's like, man, that was my ringtone back in the day. Mike Alfieri has blessed I Am Adrian with the membership. And I Am Adrian, I just recorded a new membership video that's going to be posted after the stream. I just recorded a new video for the members. I do it Monday through Friday. And you already know how we start these streams. Oh my gosh. It seems like coincidentally, I have my Pandora playing. I didn't choose this playlist. Every single time we're early on in the first part of the stream, this always comes off and sets it off right. Oh my gosh, I love this song. And I kind of regret not letting that beat drop in my ear because I like to blast it. And I shared it with you guys. I gave it away. I sacrificed my own pleasure. I sacrificed my own titillation for your titillation. I feel like if we were like on Pee Wee Herman show, titillation would be the like that would be the word of the day, you know? Titillation. Thank you, Mike Alfieri. Thank you for blessing this dude. I might have that a little bit too loud. Whoa, don't touch them girls, yo. Oh, snap. Oh, I know what you're saying. Yeah, people are weird, man. I mean, I remember when I was in high school. I mean, there was some titillation. You know what I remember when I was in high school, and I was on the basketball team. I used to pretend like I was hurt, so I would get massages from the girls in the what were they called? The something sports medicine or whatever bogus baloney thing that was. They didn't do anything, man. They gave you massages and they would try to wrap gauze on you and didn't even know how to do it. But yeah, I was always acting like I was hurt, and they'd be rubbing me up real good. Before the games, after the games, sometimes on the bus. You know what I'm saying? Okay. All right. I think we got off on the wrong chancla here. I think we need a reset. I think we need to recalibrate a little bit. Oh, snap. Oh my gosh. I think we need a reset. Whew. All right. I don't know what's going on today. All right. Imagine Nick Diaz in 2010 quitting from an eye poke. Impossible. Impossible. They wouldn't do it. They were made different back then. Back in the day, it was just like the NBA with hand checks. You know what I'm saying? Today's UFC is just like I see the memes on YouTube Shorts and stuff. The dude's just running around in circles, not even dribbling the ball. Just 3-point shooting contests. Dudes don't even dribble anymore. And they call it these new European moves where you could take like 11 steps with no dribbles. I put myself to sleep rubbing my own feet. Dang, you must be flexible, bro. You must be flexible. You can't lick your elbows? Hey, did you hear that Marilyn Manson had his funny bone removed so that he could lick his elbow? All right, take two. Marilyn Manson had to have his funny bone removed so that he could lick his own elbow. That's why he has a terrible sense of humor. But his elbows are drenched. Oh my gosh, bro. You guys are making me laugh today. You guys are making me laugh. What's up, Disco Golf Fudge? Oh my goodness, man. All your older videos are coming up on my feed. I've been very, very nervous about the Pimblett and Gaethje prediction video because I'm gonna be devastated if I make that video and it gets 2,000 views. So I'm like, it's either gonna go big and be like the old days, or it's gonna tank. It's like one or the other, and I don't even know how to feel. I feel like if it tanks, it's just gonna tell me something, and I'm gonna be like, okay, I was right. I was right in my assessment, and the reason I stopped doing certain things, and why I've been doing things the way that I have been, and I'm not gonna feel bad about it anymore because they just don't work. They don't hit. So I'm gonna do something different. Or it takes off, and then I'm like, oh snap, I gotta make more of these now. I don't know. We'll see. Reading some scripture with my daughter, chilling on the couch, my oldest leaving home for first time in 3 weeks. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't even want to think about it, bro. How do you do it, bro? How do you do it? Dang, man. Wait, what do you mean? Do you mean like off to college or like barely gonna go outside the house? I saw. You remember that movie, The Benchwarmers, where that one dude was afraid to even go out the house because he was afraid of the sun. Do you mean like first time like outdoors or like leaving home? Dang, man. Either way, that's a big move. A lot of old fight companions. Oh snap! Heck yeah, you do production. Will there be a movie night this week? Yes, movie night is going to be mañana. I was having a conversation with Marilena about this earlier because of New Year's and New Year's Eve and this and that and New Year's post. And yeah. I'm hoping that works for people. Dang it, I appreciate that, Fontavious. Well, that's a big compliment to you guys, Disco Golf. I remember I had this when I was in high school. I had this best friend, and man, he was like the best. And I would spend the night at his house a lot, and it was like my second home. You know, his family was super cool. We would just play GTA nonstop, and we wanted to start a band. I would play guitar and he would play drums, and but anyway, I remember one time his mom said something about how she was gonna be sad when her kids leave the house or whatever, but seeing them be able to leave the house and be fully functioning adults and be responsible and mature, and seeing them thrive and do their own thing and be capable will just be the biggest, clearest indicator to her that she did her job and she did right by them. And I was like, dang. I remember when I heard that, it like totally, it stuck with me. And it changed the way because I was always just like, I'm very sentimental about stuff like that, man. I'm a big baby. I'll just be crying and just be like, oh, I'm gonna miss you, or like, I don't want to leave. And like, I'm real sentimental about family stuff like that, honestly. And when she said that, I was like, dang, like it would have never even occurred to me. And it made me feel a little bit better about it. Like I'm so sentimental about stuff like that. I still had to put my spin on it, where it was like, yeah, I could use a cool sentiment like that to brainwash myself into not being a blubbering mess. Like, it's just like a way to manipulate myself and just constantly trick myself into feeling good about it. Because underneath that, I would still be hurting. But I just felt like that was a real positive way to look at it. Why did I get a free membership to this channel, Master? So there are very, very unbelievably generous people in this chat. That, why does it always do this, man? Why is it so glitchy? That's annoying. There are super ridiculously, unbelievably generous people that when we stream, they will do what is called gifting memberships. They will just gift. They get on the what do they call it? They get on the train and ride it. They have the donation train going, and everyone just hops all aboard. And people that aren't even in the stream just end up getting one. Like right now, we only have 30 people watching right now. Because YouTube has capped me. They've capped me. I'm not stupid. We have 30 people right now. But sometimes in the stream, we'll have like 60 people. But like 150 people have received gifted memberships. So there's not even enough people actively in the chat to get them. So the channel will just start giving them to other people that regularly visit the channel, people that are subscribed to the channel and stuff like that. So long story short, somebody was just being super generous and throwing gifts to the channel, and you got one. You received a blessure. Dang, that's amazing. Disco. Does she do disco? What's it called? Golfing. That would be a beautiful place to do that, bro. It will be the UFC's fault if the video doesn't take off. I try looking up UFC news and I'm blasted with Anthony Joshua offing two dudes instead. Dang, Jay Caulfield. Oh my gosh. Oh, dang. Cause I got all my homies with me. Bang Caulfield, did you just go full conspiracy theorist? Did you just go full grandmaster? Oh my gosh. I'm blasted with Anthony Joshua offing two dudes. Oh, shoot. Oh my gosh. Angel Padilla with that beautiful flamboyant unicorn. Good to see you, bro. Good to see you. Look at this. Reunited and it feels so good. We got Cody Chapman in here too. Everyone, this is just a reunition right here. What is up, man? Miss Chuck Almighty's ready for the holidays to be over. How come you don't like the holidays? Is it the spending? The spending is uncomfortable. The spending is uncomfortable. Do you hate tamales as much as I do? Do you have tamales chucked into your face, Miss Chuck Almighty? No pun intended. Do you have, or is it just all the Mexicans over here in my neck of the woods? It's gonna be sad watching Gaethje's title hopes eliminated by a dude with a wicked accent and a bowl cut. Pfft. Melancholy, I will restore your faith. I will restore your faith with my prediction video. Never fear. Never fear. Watching my boss thrive is very satisfying. My boss thrive. What, you mean like boss baby? Like your child? Watching my boss thrive. I think that's like a boss baby reference. Brainwash yourself into not loving me so much, Jesse. I'm trying, Jay Smith. Jay Smith, I wish I knew how to quit you. Heck yeah, Fontavious. People are just... It's unprecedented, bro. Like James Bishop right here gifting a membership. Have to kill me first. He's like, man, I pay for a membership? Pay for a Mexican martial arts membership? You have to kill me first. And James Bishop said, bro, you don't got to pay. You don't got to pay in this community. We handing out memberships like the Obama phone, bro. Just let me know that you need one. You don't have to kill nobody in this community. Odolinvo, I hope you're having a great day, bro. I had my day was a little irritating. I'm very fortunate to be able to have the funky kind of situation that I do. And I don't have a traditional, 9 to 5. So there was some things that I had to do, some errands, some places I had to drive people and do things and different appointments, and there went my whole day. I wasn't able to write, shoot, edit, didn't stream earlier. Barely got home and did my members video that I need to upload in a little bit. And now I'm streaming. And I was frustrated the whole time because I was like, man, I'm missing out. There's so much stuff I should be doing right now. But I should also be thankful because if I had a traditional 9 to 5, I would have been pretty stuck and wouldn't have been able to get a lot of things done that had to get done today. So I should not complain. I'm happy that I'm here now and I'm not out on those crazy roads. I hope you're having a good day. I hope your day was better than mine. ARJR721 has blessed 98 revival. And let me remind you, people that are getting generous by these blessing individuals. In case you don't know, I sometimes don't know how to speak. I will glitch out like a reptilian from time to time. For those of you who don't know that are receiving these blessings from these very generous people, I put new videos every Monday through Friday on the membership tab for you to experience. So thank you, ARJR, for blessing this individual. Thank you, Show Game. Look, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if I'm incorrect here. I'm almost positive the movie night idea was Marlocas. If not, she was very early on, and she was like a gigantic champion of the idea. I think she was the first one. So I can't take credit for that. And I remember thinking, that is very intriguing. And wondered how I could pull something like that off. I have to do it on the Patreon because YouTube will shut you down no matter what. They don't care if it's unlisted, unmonetized, members tab. They will come after you. But yeah, she brought it up and I was like, how possible is that? And would anybody show up? And man, I've I've been surprised. The people that have shown up have seemed to enjoy it more than I thought they would, and that makes me feel good, because otherwise I would just feel like an idiot doing something like that, because it could feel a bit presumptuous, you know. I'm just glad it wasn't my idea, because then it would feel kind of weird. Just like people who do gaming channels and they think people just want to sit there and stare at them while they play games, and most of the time they don't even talk, they just play, and it's like, who do these people think they are? They think people just want to sit there and watch them play a game? So, yeah. Oh, Frisbee golf is accepted. Interesting. I thought Frisbee golf was like a slur when it came to the disc golfers. So that's good to know. Okay. She does a little. Okay. Not bad. Never been on one of your lives, but love your content for sure. Been sub to you for a few years. Hey, funny puckers. Fun puckers. Why do I always add and take away things from the names? It is mind blowing to me that you've never been on one of the lives. And that's exciting to me. When I say mind blowing, I mean that in a positive way. It makes me feel like it makes me have hope, because I felt like anybody who knew anything about my channel must have known by this point that I stream, because I stream every single day now, basically, and that they just decided, nah, I'm out. I don't want to have nothing to do with that. The fact that you've been a subscriber for a few years and you've never been on a live tells me, oh, snap. Maybe people didn't know I was going live. Maybe I was going live when they were at work. Maybe they didn't get a notification. Maybe whatever. So it's like, there's some potential. There's some opportunity. Maybe some other people will continue to stream in here and there. So thank you for letting me know that. I kind of thought that our streaming audience was capped off, and that was it. But Fun Puckers, I have every intention of still doing the other kind of videos. For example, I want to make a Dustin Gaethje and Paddy Pimblett prediction video pretty soon here. I've just been watching a bunch of the fights and just taking a bunch of notes and trying to structure it so that when I do start to put it together, it's a smooth process. So keep an eye out for those as well. I know you like soda. Do you like Sidro Munde, the apple soda, unadapted? What's up, man? I've had apple soda and it was amazing, but I don't recognize it by that name. So I know I've had an apple soda, but I think it was like a Mexican one. Is it Manzanita Sol? Monday doesn't look familiar. Because my father-in-law, he'll bring like the apple soda around to some gatherings. But I don't recognize the Sidro Monday brand, the logo. I think it's a different one. But just in general, so I'd probably like it, because apple soda is amazing. Let me try to catch up with this. Hey, what's up, Jericho Forerunner? I haven't seen you in a few days. What's up, GM? Happy you found success and still gratefully humble. Hope to see a movie or two from you in the future. Man, I hope so, bro. The thing that I'm struggling the most with right now is how to segregate my time streaming and then working on something like that. Because I really want to make a movie. I really You know, like when you're a kid and you're like you get to that age, because when you're like 4, you don't know what's going on. But when you get to that age and you're like, I'm going to be a business owner and I'm gonna open up a construction business and this and that, or I'm gonna be a pro athlete, and maybe you become one. You know, somebody has to. I'm gonna be a teacher. I love education and blah blah blah. Or I'm gonna be an author, and you get published. It's like, as an adult right now, I have that feeling, and it's in regard to making my movie. Just the same way that you felt when you were a kid and you're like, that's what I want to be when I grow up. I have that same passion and ambition right now for making my movie. That's how I would describe it. It's just burning within me right now. Like, that's what I want to do. But it's like, if I don't keep the channel going, nothing will make that possible. So I have to figure out how to do both at the same time. But then it's like, well, if I'm going to have a shift in the day and I'm going to do half streaming and the other half, what's that going to be? I could work on the movie, the other half, or I could work on YouTube videos, which will help the channel more and will help fund the movie and will help maybe get more views if I'm doing breakdowns and predictions and stuff like that. Maybe get sponsorships, and then again, it'll help fund the movie. So it's just this tricky tug of war. But I really want to, and thank you, Jericho Forerunner. Yeah, I don't understand how anybody wouldn't remain grateful and humble. It's wild to me when people change and they start feeling themselves too much and get all smug and cocky. Just as easily as you got something, you could lose it. I mean, just look at the situation with Anthony Joshua and his homies. I was talking about that in the membership video. It's like, man, this dude was seemingly on top of the world, at least monetarily. Legacy probably not fully intact after having to go 6 rounds with Jake Paul. But what a turn. You're just on the world stage. You're on Netflix. You're getting paid. That dude's going to have to get a few Ridge wallets to stack all that cash. And then, boom, fatal accident. It's like, what the heck, man? Yeah. I have no other way to be, bro. Thank you. Thank you very much. Will you restore my faith and kill Tony doing his show? He hasn't skipped an episode in 12 years and he's not streaming right now. Will you restore my faith and kill Tony doing his show? Kill Tony's on right now. I just got a notification. So you're probably going to dip out right now, Jay, and I understand. I fully understand. When I saw the notification, I almost dipped out on myself to go watch it. But yeah, it's on right now. Dang. I think all the OG footage on WorldStar came from the Obama phone. You could try a live stream where the viewers watch you sleep. I remember FouseyTube did that a while back. Well, that's annoying. I'm trying to look up something. Excuse me. Um, I was tempted. Somebody asked me, what's the Jessica? What's the movie for tomorrow? ARJR. I was tempted, and it's still in the rotation, for sure. I was tempted to do Renaissance Man tomorrow, but there's just no way I could pull that off logistically because of when I need to start the movie night tomorrow and things that are happening around what I'm doing tomorrow. So because that movie's over 2 hours long, bro. And sometimes we stop and stuff like that too. So I'm gonna have to pick something that's not quite as long. I actually have no idea as of right now, Jessica. I just know that it needs to be something close to around like maybe just under an hour and a half or so. Something way shorter side. I definitely can't do a 2+ hour one tomorrow just because the window of time. So I apologize. I don't have that ready to go right now. I knew I was going to have to look into it a little bit. Hopefully something lighthearted, something funny. They took down Kill Tony? They took it down? Oh, perfect. Perfect. I literally opened it to hear him just throw profanity into my stream, which I never have. Okay. I'm watching Kill Tony right now. It's live. There's 14,000 people watching. So Jose Herrera just made me have explicit material on my stream. Is there people who are not able to see Kill Tony right now legitimately? Did it get blocked in certain territories? Are you guys like in different countries or something? I wrote a movie with my big sis one night after several drinks. I read it the next morning. It turned out to be just a ripoff of Predator. Hey, just make it be like Predator, like part 4 or something like that. Could it play? Would that work in the canon? Things have been redone so much. Like, I've never even seen Ed TV. But I've heard that it's like a ripoff of The Truman Show. I mean, you could just do it with another company, you know? I hope you still have the script. Thank you, loyalty in this business. You know, of all the videos that we've ever made, all the ones, Mexican Muay Thai, Mexican boxing, all that, whatever. My favorite things, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you guys will think I'm delusional. Maybe you're like, nah, give it up. But the favorite, like if you ask me, what would you want to just sit down and watch and just crack up at? It would be the one where I found Macho Man. Where I go outside his house and I have the speaker and I'm playing the song and he comes out and we're about to throw down. The one where I stabbed him. The one where we're doing like a storyline, actual kind of stuff. The one where I got stuck up in the car. That kind of stuff was my favorite stuff to do. The Mexican-American me, where he was trying to send text to Marilena and then I choked him out. Like, that kind of stuff is the funnest. That's what I want to do. Hey, loyalty in this business. Let me tell you something. There is no loyalty in this business, bro. I don't, but it's whatever. I just got to take a detour and I'll figure out something. I don't want to start harping on how I'm so disappointed that people didn't help, more, because there was a lot of people that helped a lot. And that's still going toward what I am able to do with the movie. But I did try to crowdfund it. But maybe that's not the route to go, I don't love it. It's embarrassing. it's not the thing to be the most proud of to try to crowdfund something like that. It feels gross, but yeah, it's tricky because then when if a studio did want to throw down the dough or whatever, then they're gonna want to tell you how to write it. They're gonna want to give you notes and stuff like that and change everything, and then they're gonna say that the grandmaster needs to be gay and stuff like that. So I don't know. Pimware Tooney has been a member for 7 months. 7 months. Big old green bar right there. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you. Thank you for riding with me. Oh. You're the best show game. You're the best show game. I'm not gonna say it out loud, but I will hold a grudge against Jay Smith. But you're good. I ain't never gonna watch Kill Tony. I mean, it's the same. We need your commentary on Kill Tony. Yeah, I'll get taken down, bro. So much happened so fast. That would be like mayhem. But no, it's like I guess it's not the same as far as a ritual for me because, you know, I'm going to be watching it later tonight too when I fall asleep. But I'm not always able to watch it live. Fusi does bodybuilder competitions now? The ones that you oil your body and pose all pretty? No way. He's doing blackface? We won open men's physical tall class first place. Dude, he's doing full blackface. He's doing black body, bro. And his teeth are way too white. Oh my gosh. He's more bronze than his statue. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to revisit this. Jane Caulfield, are you a Fusi fan? Knowing this much about him? There was a time that Fusi was I feel weird even saying this now. This is like saying that like Hitler was my favorite artist, my favorite painter. FusiTube used to be my favorite YouTuber. My favorite YouTuber. Remember? Rawr, was it? He had this slogan that he would always say at the end of the videos. It was like some kind of, it's supposed to be inspirational or something like that. I can't remember. Something about stress. I don't know. Man, I loved that dude, but it would be exhausting. It kind of reminds me of like the most extreme version of what I probably do to you guys sometimes with all my highs and lows and my mood swings and how I get all depressed and then I come back all motivated and I get depressed again. I would get so mad at that dude because he would just disappear and drop off and get all negative, and then he acts like he's having a big comeback and then he disappears again. He would disappoint me so much. I just wanted him to do good. He always reminded me a lot of my brother. Rango? Are you talking about the cartoon? They. Yeah, Zeus. It's it could get pretty bad. It could get pretty bad. Malibu's most wanted. Oh shoot. Let me see. Oh, dang. That's kind of a long movie, too. Rango's kind of long. It's kind of pushed. I mean, I know it's not that, but it really is going to be a pinch tomorrow. Dang it. Malibu's Most Wanted does look tempting. I've never seen Malibu's Most Wanted, by the way. Hey, Jesse, you should maybe reach out to some comics regarding your movie. That's something I've never done before. You know what I was tempted to do? I've actually, I've had comedians that have actually interacted with some of my stuff before, and it was super cool. Like, it wasn't just a like, it was like they actually would leave like a comment or like say something. I was like, oh, snap. Like, they know I exist, and that felt really good. Because they're people that I really, enjoy consuming their content. Heck yeah, Mike Alfieri. I remember when that campaign ended. I remember when that campaign ended for the Indiegogo thing. I screen recorded or screenshot, I can't remember. And then I also printed it out. Everyone that was like a producer or everyone that was on there or whatever. And then I remember I even did a post and I was like, hey, it is what it is. I'm not trying to act ungrateful. It's just black and white. Like, it's just is what it is. And I hate saying that phrase, but there's no other way to, that's the best way to put it. The money that was contributed was not going to make the movie that I had written. And I was telling people, I'm sorry it didn't pan out. I have all your names. If you want a refund, let me know. I got you. And not one person was like, yes. They were like, you're good. Do it when you can. Do the movie you can with that. Figure it out. If not, just keep it. And I was like, what the heck? But I kept all those records just in case if anyone came back 5 years later, and I was like, all right, whatever. And I've had a couple people say, oh, yeah, give me some money. And then they're not anywhere on the things that I recorded. So there's just people being stupid. But thank you for that, Mike Alfieri. You've always been ridiculously supportive. And I appreciate it very much. I'll try, bro. I have nothing to lose. I know that. I incorporated the hole in his gi. What the heck? Oh. Oh, I can't wait. GM will be an African American lesbian in the Netflix version for reals, dude. It's just so much tanner. They do the bronze. Heck yeah. It's blackface adjacent. Internet drama. He's an interesting character. Yeah, he's positive manifestation and love. All my love and positive manifestation, whatever, I'm not exactly sure what that means or entails, but all of it packaged up neatly to Saginaw, Miami. Thank you. Thank you for showing up here and showing love. Miami, welcome from Miami. Matt McCusker. Yeah, I remember. You know what was like? I remember years ago. How long was it posted? How long ago was it? So wait, what the heck? Where is it? Did they take it down? They took it down? What happened to all their videos? Am I crazy? I'll tell you what I'm talking about right now. Forgive me. I'm keeping you in the dark here. Wait a minute. Okay, well, I'm very confused right now. So I'll try to explain to you what's going on here. There's a channel called something like Gilly and Keeves. It's Shane Gillis's channel and his homie something Keeves or I don't know, whatever. They had a YouTube channel and it had a bunch of like skits and sketches on it, like Key and Peele style. Just a bunch, and now there's hardly any. Like they took them all down. I wonder if they put them on their Patreon or something like that. They're all gone. There's only a few of them. And one of the ones that was on there was the original, you know, the show Tires that's huge on Netflix now, and they're getting a third season already. On that channel used to be the pilot for that show. And that was up since, I see someone re-uploaded it and says original Tires pilot from 2019. I remember I came across that video in I don't know, maybe like 2020. I saw that video and it had this feel to it, like it was something underground, like it wasn't a Hollywood production. It felt like raw and like someone recorded it like on their camera they just bought at Best Buy. And I remember I sent that to the homie Alejandro, you know, the dude from Voto Studios. I sent it to him and I was like, oh my goodness, this is one of the best things I've ever seen in my life. And you might watch it and you might be like, really? But I'm just saying, like, the way that it was in that time and place when I found it, being 2020 or whatever, the way that it was shot and the pacing, the way it was written, the way it was acted, the way it was edited, everything about it seemed absolutely perfect and brilliant, and just it had a rawness to it that was so intriguing to me. And I remember I sent it to him and I was like, we gotta make something like this, bro. Like, this is what I've been trying to move to. Like, I told him, this is like what I want my show or my movie to feel like. And then I remember out of nowhere, and I'd watch it every few months or something for inspiration. Every time I would think about the movie that I was writing or a show, because I've written a ton of stuff. I've written like 3 different versions of the movie. I've written so many different pilots for a series that had like different kind of tones and storylines. And I'd always watch that and it would inspire me. And I'd always talk about it. And then one day out of nowhere, I see Tires on Netflix. And I was like, I was there. I was an early adopter. I was on the ground floor. I was like, this should be a thing. We need more. But I didn't know it was in the works. I didn't know it was actually going to be a thing. And then like 4 years later or something like that, it finally came out and became a reality. And yeah, that dude, what's how do you say his name? McCusker or whatever? He's like best friends with Shane Gillis, and it's like they have the same type of sensibilities and sense of humor and timing and all that. That would be like the perfect universe to get in with. Like, I think Shane Gillis is stupid funny. And you know how like stuff's always going over Joe Rogan's head? And I'm not just saying because of his height. Like, even Theo Vaughn will go on there. Theo Vaughn, who could make like anybody laugh. And Joe's like, what? I don't get it. What do you mean? Shane Gillis came on there the other day, and I feel like I don't hear anybody make Joe Rogan laugh the way Shane Gillis does. That dude's just special. Gotta watch Kung Fu Hustle. It's really funny. That one I've been thinking about as well, because that's one of the ones that we were talking about a lot when we were actually going to pull the trigger and do the movie night, and how it was crazy that I bailed out and never really watched it. I think that was the first email I sent you. Dang, I'm getting like the worst short-term memory, bro. Airplane. Heck yeah. Decommoditized. I'm not trying to put it back in your court or anything like that, because it's something that should have already happened. That's not what I'm trying to do. But are you able to send me a email with like any kind of details about like when that would make sense for you to do, and when you would like to do that? Because I agree, we got to do it, bro. And I'm just saying it'd be easy for me to say that right here and be like, yeah, okay. All right, anyway, moving on. So I'm saying like, yeah, if you're down, send me an email and we could work out the details. That'll be fun, bro. ARJR721 with another membership for replaced by the EU. Oh, snap. They did this dude. Is this a clone? Is that Crash Bandicoot? What the heck? Thank you, ARJR, for blessing the Bandicoot. ARJR, how about I'm going to get you, sucker? Or Blank Man? I've never seen either of those. How good is Tires? I refuse to go to Netflix. Loyalty in this business, I would go to Netflix just for Tires. I would go just for Tires. That's how good I think it is. I know everyone has different tastes, but my goodness, do I love it. I've never seen I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker. And Blank Man is another one with Damon Wayans, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. Blank Man looks so good. I can't believe I've never watched it. Yes, it does. Loyalty in this business. That's why people in Hollywood don't get it. It's too polished, man. Moises Carvalho, what's up, honey? Just sat down for dinner, made the fam kalua, pulled pork, and rice. Ooh, I get to hang out with the community, and Grandmaster, life is good. Hey, Moises, I need to look up kalua because I'm not entirely sure I know what that is. Wait, I'm seeing that that's coffee. Maybe I have to type it all together. Kalua pork. It's a traditional Hawaiian dish of slow roasted smoky pork. Ooh, okay. Oh, it's typically served at luau's. Okay. I feel like I can smell it through the screen, bro. That Joe looking like a turkey line from Theo, man. Joe Rogan was like half confused, half offended, but didn't even know what to be offended. Like he was too stoned to even know what to be offended about or something. Shane Gillis is hilarious. His SNL monologue was great. Dang it, I can't remember anything about it. I feel like it's one of those monologues that I watch just because like I don't even watch Saturday Night Live anymore. But there's some people that will come on that I'm like, I gotta listen to the monologue. I must have listened to it. I just can't even remember. I gotta watch it again. If we do Kung Fu Hustle, let's do the dubbed version. Oh, so they have one. Do they really have one that you have to do the subtitles the whole time? That's gotta be crazy. Dang. Okay, Jericho Forerunner. All right. The guy you're thinking of is John McKeever, the other writer and producer of Tires. Isn't he the one? Is he the one that does he act in it? Is he the one that has like the he's like the white dude with the like light brown hair and like the mustache, and I think he has a goatee and he actually works in the shop? Or is he the one that's supposed to be the boss with the darker hair? Or is he not in the show? If you're looking for a really good movie that's funny and under an hour and a half, don't pick The Pianist. Amazing flick though. Hawaiian dish. Ooh. There's some places around where I live that say like Oahu or this and that. Like I think they represent different parts of Hawaii. It's like whatever, and then barbecue. And I always love those places. This fool on Hulu was hilarious, bro. It's an absolute travesty that they didn't renew that show, and it makes no sense whatsoever. It was hilarious nonstop. It was hilarious nonstop. Stupid. Mark Norman kills Joe Rogan on Protect Our Parks. Joe is slow. I need to check that out. The movie Bulletproof. Oh, bro, that movie's the best. I didn't need to see that dude's booty cheeks though. I've never seen Donnie Darko. Kickboxer. Oh my gosh, bro. Dang. No retreat, no surrender. Yeah, I love Bulletproof, man. Have you guys seen what is it called? Is it Detroit Rock City? Is that not it? Why the heck did I think Detroit Rock City? Which is the one with Adam Sandler and I can't even Brendan Fraser, and they're like in a rock band and they like hold the radio station hostage or something like that. What's the other dude's name? Oh, I think I've seen Blank Check. That's the one with the little kid, huh? I think I used to love that. Fight Club. That movie feels like it will be long. What's that movie called? Airheads. What's that dude's name? Jake Gyllenhaal's. That dude's cool. That dude's special. Steve Buscemi. There's this scene at the end of Airheads where Steve Buscemi, they're playing in a prison. You know what I'm talking about? They're playing in a prison and Steve Buscemi is doing this thing with the guitar. Like if there was a lady in front of him, but they're all dudes. And I think Sandler was looking at him like, bro, what are you doing? He was getting like all sensual with the guitar. I always think of that. It'll just pop into my beanie out of nowhere and I'll just bust out laughing. I remember that from when I was a little kid. I just always have that visual with me. Airheads. I love that, man. That part makes me crack up. What the heck? Steve Buscemi in The Wedding Singer is great too. The Wedding Singer is one of my favorite Adam Sandler movies. I love The Wedding Singer. I'm trying to remember what the heck Steve Buscemi did in there. It's been so long since I've seen it. Don't tell me. The Wedding Singer. Isn't he the guy that sings, I know this? Doesn't he sing that song in there? Ah, but what? Steve Buscemi in the wedding. Ah, dang it. Thanks to you. No thanks to you, Pop. Yeah, right. He freaks out, right? Yeah. Oh, Fargo was crazy. I saw that when I was too young. Your brother would never beat up his landlord. What the heck? What the heck? Is that like a quote from the movie? Okay, yeah. Steve Buscemi's amazing, man. Those little parts, just like we were talking about the other day when he was putting on the lipstick and he was gonna come after fools. That's right. I love pretty much anything that Adam Sandler has ever done. Um, from the movie, your brother would never beat up his. Dang, I need to watch it again. I hate it when like I would I love that movie so much, and the fact that I can't even remember something funny from it is frustrating to me. I feel like I am going senile. Marilena was right, even though she used the word entirely incorrectly. Yeah, for real, I remember when I saw Big Daddy, it was like, man, I had never seen anything like that. It was crazy. Like when you're such a little kid and you just look at the world a certain way and you grow up on all these like Disney films and stuff like that, and you see something like Big Daddy, something all irreverent and just like adults acting childish and stuff, it's like, what am I witnessing right now? It changes you. It shows you a different piece of reality. Only the strong. I don't even know what that is. Yeah, I heard about that years later. Miss Chuck Almighty. I thought that was pretty cool. Only the strong. Oh, dang. That movie looks good. See, that's what I want. At least the fight scenes. Like I want my show to play kind of like Tires does, you know. But I want the fight scenes to look like Only the Strong. You know, that's what I want my movie to look like. I want to bring it back. I said it. I try not to talk too much about things. Oh, is it? It's a capoeira movie. What happened to Mark Dacascos? How do you say it? Dacasacos? Dacasacos. Hey, what happened to Mark Dacasacos? It's like he became like the straight to DVD dude or straight to VHS or whatever. Like, how come he couldn't quite break through? I saw some of his stuff and it's like, I mean, why wasn't he as mainstream as Van Damme? They did like the same thing. I feel like you could have swapped their movies, right? But I try not to talk about the same thing in the streams as I do in the membership tab because I don't want to feel like I'm just double dipping and doing the exact same thing. But it was strange. Anthony Joshua was in a car accident in Nigeria, and he didn't pass away, but two dudes in the vehicle did pass away. And they were very, very good friends of his. Apparently, they were both some type of trainers of his. They worked with him. Ducascos. How come I can't say his name, bro? Ducacos. Dacascos. I think, forget it, bro. That's why they didn't watch his movies. This is why they didn't watch his movies, bro. Now I get it. They look and they're like, straight to DVD. Maybe he didn't do the humiliation ritual. Bro, they made his name a humiliation ritual. Oh snap. This is the dude that made you get into the martial arts, Moises? Do you think you would ever go back, Moises? Do you think you could be the next Mark Dacasacos? He was 0 in John Wick 3. Dang. Yeah, but if you're not even in the franchise till part 3, you're probably not doing that good, huh? They would have put him in part 1. You're like that lady that can't say Hip Hop Anonymous. What do you mean? I don't understand. Who can't say Hip Hop Anonymous? Hip Hop Anonymous? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, bro. I'm sorry to hear that. Hey, Moises, good news. If your body is a little fragile at the moment, you could do Steven Seagal Kwando. You could just sit in the chair and fight dudes while you're sitting down. Hip Hop Anonymous. What's up, Leather Cheerio? You give him all the easy ones. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Dang. I remember when the dude peed and he just put a bunch of newspapers down and told him go back to bed. I remember that's what I thought I was gonna be like when I was a dad. I kind of was though. I kind of was. Oh, you know what haunts me to this day? Oh my gosh, man. You know what haunts me to this day? I don't even want to say it. I think it's child abuse. Is there a statute of limitations? I don't know if I should say it. I don't think I'm going to say it. The scene where he was cutting the sushi and then the ninjas go after John. The scene reminds me of Enter the Dragon. Dang, I thought we were still talking about Big Daddy. I was like, what the heck? Is that the director's cut or what? I'm going to have to watch the other movie. Frankenstein. Hey, we don't even need to watch it. We know everything. Adam Sandler's one of those dudes that I'm just gonna be like devastated when you know, like, in one way or another, like that's a wrap. It's like I don't want that dude's career to ever end. I just want to know that dude's always somewhere putting out content. I'm Scuba Sam. Scuba Steve. "50 First Dates." Marilena really liked that movie too. That's been one of her favorites. I feel like you guys all just watched Big Daddy yesterday. Dang. Dang, that's heavy, bro. Yeah, there was moments where I got like emotional, like where his dad actually wanted to try to have a relationship with him. At first, like wanting to, if I remember correctly, at first trying to dodge that bullet, so to speak, and not knowing what to do, and then wanting to be with him. And, yeah. Yeah, that's what I love about him. That girl turned out to be a really good actor too. What's her name? The one that's Judd Apatow's wife. She's one of my favorite actresses. She's hilarious. She's so good. I can't think of her name right now. Isn't it something Mann? Is it Elizabeth Mann? She's such a good actress. I remember I didn't like her in that movie. I thought she was obnoxious, but that's because that's the character she was supposed to be. And she's just so good. She's funny. Sid has a 5-year plan. Waterboy, heck yeah. The only ones that the only Sandler films that I never even tried watching, Leslie man. What's that one where he was like a devil or something like that? Or he was like a vampire, what was it? Little Nicky? Nicky. Oh, Miss Chuck Almighty, I'm so glad that you were able to join us. I know that I have a better chance of catching you earlier on. And we've been honored to have you as long as we have. We'll see you on the next one. Thank you for hanging out with us while you could. Oh, forgetting Sarah Marshall's so funny. But Little Nicky, and it wasn't even like I was being like, oh, that's bad. You know, I don't want to watch like devil stuff. But it just seems so stupid to me. It seems so stupid. Like, I don't like crazy sci-fi stuff. I don't like CGI. I don't like, even when I was a kid and I'd watch like Roseanne or even The Simpsons, I never liked when they would do departures. I didn't like holiday episodes. I didn't like when they do Christmas episodes, when they do Halloween episodes. I just like things to be normal. And I like real stripped down stuff, just like the show Tires, real raw kind of charm and stuff like that. So I remember when I was used to Adam Sandler being a certain way, you know, Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore, whatever. I don't even remember the order. And then all of a sudden he's this whatever he was, and he looked all weird and talked weird, and I was like, oh, this is too weird for me. And I just couldn't get into it. I've never seen that movie even close to all the way through. I've just seen clips. I've seen it on other people's houses. I never watched Jack and Jill. I thought that was like, it looked, I hate even saying that I don't like something that Adam Sandler did, because I feel like he's like one of my favorite dudes on the earth, and I feel bad even saying that. But I just like, I can't even bring myself to watch the Jack and Jill stuff. I never saw that cartoon one he did, but like everything else, we're good to go. Spanglish was amazing. I love Spanglish. The Red Lich, it's a character that I've been working on. It's a character that I've been working on in case I gotta do a 9 to 5 and like do job interviews or something like that. I have to prepare to be able to go out into the mainstream public and interact with, you know, with people. Don't mess with the Zohan, yeah. Uncut Gems was pretty darn fantastic. Yo, happy still old years. What the? Much love, family, blessings to everyone finishing this year into the upcoming year. Oh, happy old years. I did not get that at first. Happy old years. Yeah, this was a very, 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 very interesting year. It was one of the worst and best years of my life, you know, depending on which parts you look at. Crazy, crazy year. I'm sure a lot of us had ups and downs and memorable moments, things we'd like not to remember. Bang. Yeah, on to the next one, huh? Yeah, Moises, the ending, I might be tempted to say it ruined the entire movie for me. I just felt like it was absolutely not necessary. I think it just took like an unnecessary dramatic turn just for like maybe a just jarring effect for people to talk about. Or and there is something kind of cool, like conceptually, for, and I don't want to ruin it for everybody, but for that to happen to a character, because it's just something so dark. Um, it just really puts a stamp on things. It's just like the end of a good novel, something you didn't expect to happen. And it's just like, that's what good work does. It takes you on twists and turns. But I didn't like it. I didn't think it needed to happen. I think you might be talking about, yeah, Angel said it, Punch Drunk Love. The Red Lich. Why are we always beefing, bro? Why are we always beefing? Baby, please. The Return of the Grandmaster. What was that? Click. Oh, that one. That one will punch you in the gut right there, man. You think that Drunk Love will punch you? Click. Punch Drunk Love was unbelievable. I think I even heard, you guys could look it up. I heard or read or something, saw Adam Sandler say one time that he wanted to grow up and be a dramatic actor, and that his favorite actor was like James Caan. And he wanted to grow up and be an actor like James Caan and do those kind of roles and be in those kind of movies. And he just ended up being a silly, like, for real. I don't know if I've ever said this on here. If I wasn't doing movies under the umbrellas of the Mexican martial arts and doing silly stuff with Flaco on movies, I would want to be like a dramatic actor. I would like doing roles like that too. I wouldn't be seeking out comedies. I would try to do something that was like stuff along the lines of Punch Drunk Love. I would love to do stuff like that. I think that's so fun. So I get it. I think a lot of people that are comedically inclined or whatever, they have that in their head nonstop all the time, being funny, thinking of funny stuff, trying to be the funny guy, trying to make people laugh, that they're like, I want to be serious right now and want to go explore and try something that's a different kind of outlet. I mean, because look at even Sandler wanting to do that. Oh, it definitely had a way of doing that, Disco. I mean, I definitely think that was intentional. It definitely had a tone where it had a way of creating that. Oh, well, El Tronado, I've never seen that movie, and I was looking forward to watching it very soon. So thank you, bro. I've been having that movie on my list forever. Oh, because I think DiCaprio is like a fantastic actor, and I love anything with Jack Nicholson. Catch Me If You Can. Man, I haven't seen that in years, but it was great. They say if you could do comedy, you could do anything. I mean, honestly, all that like dramatic acting and like dramatic and serious movies do, all it does, and everybody knows this, it's just maybe you don't think about it. All it does is play off people's emotions. All those kinds of works are emotionally manipulative. Like anything with Shakespeare, anything that's dark, anything with like all these thrillers and all that, all they do is play off your emotions, your fears, your angers, your things that bring you joy, the things that make you feel all sensual and whatnot. They're all emotional manipulators. That's what they do. Comedy, making people laugh, and then with humor being objective, dang it, man, that'll drive you crazy. That's hard to do. Then you look like an idiot if people don't actually laugh, and then you just put yourself out on a limb and look all cringy. So it's like, yeah, I feel like the other stuff is super easy, bro. Heck yeah, Robin Williams was pretty great. El Tronado, don't feel bad, bro. I mean, that's on me. That's on me, bro. It's still not the end though. Okay, cool. He comes back to life. I'm not even tripping. But I actually have been wanting to watch that. I watched 90% Korean dramas. I feel left out of all this popular movie. It is mind-boggling to me that, like, specifically the movies that we've been talking about, that Jane Caulfield, like, they're so mainstream. Like, they're so much a part of the culture and but you're from Canada though, so I can't even say that because it's a different culture. Were you born in Canada? Chuck and Larry was unbelievable. That was such a funny movie. Yeah, Show Game, good comedy, exactly. These comedies that come out today are just lame, bro. Oh, you were born in Canada. Dang it. I wonder if you have been. Do you guys have Adam Sandler over there? Have you heard of Adam Sandler? I don't know how stuff works in Canada. Like, like maybe we have a certain kind of soda and you have a different soda over there. Do you have like your own like Adam Sandler? Or like we have like different car brands in different markets and different continents. Man, I have something that has been bothering me this whole stream. I feel like I can see something out of the corner of my eye that's like dangling in front of my eye, and I can't. I feel like Tomas Aspinall. I feel like I'm getting triple vision. I can't get it no matter how much I swipe. We have seen Adam Sandler. Movies and TVs aren't that different. Oh, so then we don't. So then you don't have an excuse. Okay, I'm upset now. How do you? If you have access to Adam Sandler, what are we doing here? Does he not appeal to the Canadian sensibilities? Jane Caulfield, this is something that I've always wanted to ask a Canadian, and I don't know why it's taking me this long to ask you this. Do you call Canadian bacon just bacon? Or do you have bacon and Canadian bacon? Do you call bacon American bacon? Is there a version of American bacon over there? James Bishop, are you from Canada? GM, have you seen the Gone Wrong show? I've seen the Gong Show. The Gone Wrong show. I have never heard of that in my life. I'll keep the tab open because it looks like it's on Tubi. So maybe I could watch it. I don't have TV. Jane Caulfield doesn't turn the lights on in the pad and doesn't have a TV or movie streaming. Jane Caulfield, are you a cowboy? I actually really respect that. I don't have a TV. That's heavy duty right there. I bet you Jane Caulfield has one of them flip phones. I like this. Just off the grid. We call it back bacon. Back bacon? That sounds nasty. I wouldn't even want to eat no back bacon. I guess it's better than front bacon. Dang it. and regular bacon. Dang, that's trippy. So what if I wanted Canadian bacon on my pizza? What if I got a pizza and I said I need some Canadian bacon? Are they going to say we only got back bacon and regular bacon? Which one's the equivalent to the Canadian bacon? You probably never even heard of Canadian bacon since you... That's crazy, man. I wonder if Canadian bacon is like offensive, like if it's appropriating some front bacon. What the heck? Oh, so American bacon's gross now. Interesting. Canadian bacon is just another version of sliced pieces of ham. What the heck? Oh, I thought, okay, James Bishop, I was confused because I was asking if they had certain things in Canada, and you're like, yeah, we have this, we have that. All right, I was confused, bro. This is driving me crazy, man. I'm about to wig out right now. Oh, Red Lich, all right. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate the you clearing up the miscommunication. I was like, dang, bro, we're always beefing. Every time I turn around, we're beefing. I don't know what's going on with our relationship. I appreciate you clearing that up, bro. Thank you. Oh, it's on YouTube. Easier, even easier. I never watched the Tom Green show. It evaded me. I never saw it. Yeah, back bacon. What the heck? Booty bacon? It's basically ham. It ain't good. You don't like ham? Are fries Belgian? I've heard the whole thing that they're not actually French or whatever, but I didn't know they were Belgian. I'm on lunch, G. Hope the stream's been chill. We've been having a good time. We've been talking about Canadian bacon and the lack thereof. Bro, you're on lunch. It's 7:56 at night, bro. Are you in a different country? Are you on that graveyard? Dang, putting in that work, burning the midnight oil at both ends. I hope you're doing good out there, bro, stacking that paper for yourself. Oh, I'm only ever mad when you don't meet your MMA breakdown. You hit a good quota. Yeah, I've been lagging, bro. It's just I don't want to fall into the definition of insanity, you know? It makes me feel like a big fat idiot when I put all my time and effort into something just for it to fall flat. So I'm just trying to be smart. What's up, Gloppin' Boppin'? Big Al's here. He's ready to feed me, bro. I'm waiting on that big pork chop. I don't care where they're from either, bro. I had the best McDonald's French fries in my life ever the other day. Even Jesse Jr. was like, I never had I don't know what this taste is. I was like, you know what it's called? That's called they're fresh, bro. McDonald's likes to hand out them stale fries, and we finally had some fresh ones. He didn't even know how to describe it. If you like eggs Benedict, guaranteed to have Canadian bacon. I love eggs Benedict. What's eggs Benedict? That sounds fancy. I feel like Moises knows his way around the kitchen. He's cooking some good sounding things here. A classic American breakfast or brunch dish that features a base of split toasted English muffin topped with Canadian bacon. Yeah, it sounds too fancy. I'm seeing the pictures. It looks fantastic. Oh, that looks fantastic. That looks like something I would try to get at Denny's. But then I would still get a burger just in case. Second and third shift GM? Dang. The French got away with it again. Oh, I hit a good quote. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad to hear you say that, bro, because I was over here being hard on myself. Thank you. Bro, I always feel like if I do that, if I tell them to put no salt on my fries, that they're going to be like, all right, no salt. Okay, but we're going to give you some spit. Because I feel like they all know by now. Because we've been rocking that since the 90s, you know? And I feel like they're like, oh, really? Oh, really? You don't want salt? That's why you're eating at McDonald's? Because you don't like salt? Real believable. And the Hawk to a girl was born. I would just always feel like, man, they're going to see right through me. I'm too scared. Dang. Hollandaise sauce. It's like mayonnaise type of creation if you think about it. I don't think I've ever had hollandaise sauce. What is that? A rich, creamy French sauce made from an emulsion of egg yolk, melted butter, and lemon juice. Sounds disgusting. Often seasoned with salt and cayenne pepper. It's getting better. And is famously served with eggs Benedict, asparagus, and fish. So I thought you were talking about dipping my French fries in it. That sounds like it will go good with the eggs Benedict. Yeah, I need to ease off, bro. I'm too hard on myself. Oh, Jane Caulfield don't like it. Jane Caulfield don't like hollandaise. Jane Caulfield don't like American bacon. Jane Caulfield don't like Adam Sandler. What the heck? Dang, you worked at McDonald's. You were in them golden arches, bro. That's like the dude behind the curtain, the Wizard of Oz, bro. That fascinates me. McDonald's is legendary. Did you ever meet Ronald McDonald? Oh, Carano's in Haywire? She was the lead. Oh, snap. 87 minutes. All right. I'm screenshotting this. Thank you for that. I never even heard of that in my life. Her and Michael Fassbender have a wild fight. Oh, I think I saw a clip of that on YouTube. They're like fighting in a hotel room or something like that. I think she's like choking him out on a bed or something. Supposed to get you like all confused sensually. And then he's dead or something. Takes you on a roller coaster. Yeah, Jane don't even like Play-Doh, man. Come on. Dang, I did. And when I tried to talk to him, he was out back smoking a cigarette. Billy the Kidder, YouTube is I don't know. When it gets real serious, when it becomes war, is when they start trying to interrupt the streams and doing it in the middle. At the beginning, there's like nothing I could do, man. It's annoying, but the fact that you sat there and watched them, that's next level, man. That is unheard of. Most people would not do that, and I appreciate it. I'm not a hater. I'm just a super minimalist who avoids most things. I don't even have a couch, so people can't come over. Oh my gosh, did you just become my mentor? You don't have a couch? Is that an actual term? Super minimalist? You don't have a TV. You don't have a couch. Oh my gosh. That is impressive. Jane has been standing this whole time. That is super impressive. There's no couch? Oh my gosh. That's motivating. Dexter vibes. I'm a hater and the super minimalist. Dang. Yeah, so hit a parked car. Two of them died. Two of them walked away uninjured. And he had some kind of injuries and they took him on a jet. A parked truck. She's standing like a flamingo. And it made me think immediately, like, was there like India and it's a free-for-all? There's just cars hopping all over each other, going around each other in circles. They're just crisscrossing. Like, that's just how it is over there. And I'm thinking, Did they swerve? Were they trying to avoid hitting somebody and then they hit a parked truck? And Anthony Joshua got out of the car and he was like all naked. He had like his chonies on. It's like, what were these guys doing? Was this some type of initiation? I don't want to make light of it. I don't want to be weird and silly and conspiratorial, but because I mean, 2 dudes lost their lives. 2 dudes aren't going home today. They weren't going home anyway because they were on vacation in Nigeria, but they're never going home. I don't know if they have families. I don't know what their situations are, but it's like, what the heck happened, man? That's got to be frustrating. It was a stationary truck. I believe that one of the 2, if he crashed into a truck, if he drove into a truck, why did he survive? It wasn't like they got blindsided, sideswiped, or whatever. If this dude driving crashed into a stationary truck, how come he survived and 2 passengers passed away and Anthony Joshua was naked in the back? And then when they took Anthony Joshua out, he looked traumatized or something. He looked like he was in shock. I mean, he saw 2 of his homies killed. They were very close friends of his. They worked with him in his camp. He'd been homies with them forever. It's messed up. We've had the biggest unfortunate conversations in our life because of Marilena saying that I'm a hoarder and her just being a heartless individual that would throw an anniversary gift the moment you put it in her hand. Well, I want to say a big, fat, crazy thank you to Billy the Kidder. Billy the Kidder just slapped down $100 for them Costco weenies. And I want to tell you something, Billy the Kidder. I want to make something very clear to you. Literally today, Billy the Kidder, literally today, Marilena went to Costco and got a few packs of Costco weenies because I was doing something with one of my kids and she was doing errands and doing some grocery shopping. And she mentioned how she was going to go to Costco. I said, excuse me? And then she told me again, and I said, that's what I thought you said. And I said, we've had very, very wonderful individuals blessing and supporting Dollarinis. And you already know that it's the funds for them Costco weenies, and I'm going to need some of those. So I want you guys to know. I want you to know full well that when this stream is over, I'm going to be in the pad. I'm going to be inside. I'm going to be chopping up some onions. I'm going to be looking for the ketchup. And I'm going to be downing some Costco weenies like if I was Kobayashi. And I want to say thank you, Billy the Kidder, for helping provide for that fund and for helping me do what I do. And by that, I mean eat weenies. I was also working out quite a bit yesterday. I was walking around and one of my kids laughed at me because I straight up fell down. Because it was, I don't have leg day. I don't have arm day. I don't have chest day. I just have body day. It's just body. Hey, what'd you do today? Just body. My body, just body. What'd you work out today? My body. Oh, you only do certain things? Oh, that's cute. I do my whole body, bro. I couldn't lift a pencil. I couldn't get out of bed. Everything was twitching. Everything was glitching. I was sore. I was spasming. That's how and that's a good thing. I'm not complaining. That's how I know I did good work. And because of that, I just had the biggest today. Super hungry. And I think that's why. So thank you, Billy the Kidder. That was huge. That was unexpected. I appreciate you. Oh no, is the stream cutting out? I know how you feel, GM. Jessica calls me a square. Dang, what is it with these ladies, bro? Oh, snap. Oh, is Jessica here? What is it with them loving us so much, bro? And wanting what's best for us in the relationship? What is it, bro? We so minimalist that even money needs to go. Like, nah, we can't. You got another 20? Nah, get that out of here. I hardly ever could catch the streams. I have to get my dojo fees in where I can. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. I really appreciate it. And we love seeing you here. Every time I see you here and I see that t-shirt, I'm like, it's a party now, bro. Thank you. What do you mean packs? Like Kirkland dogs? Heck yeah, bro. Them Kirkland wieners. Kobayashi style. Heck yeah. FF14. Wait, what's FF14? What is that? Fast and the Furious? They're on part 14? No. No, wait. I know, like, why are you trying to make me a better man? I was happy eating out of a can. Drinking out the water hose. Wait a minute. Let me, can you hear me? Can you guys hear me right now? Is this just something certain people are experiencing, like if they're in Canada or whatever, or is this everybody? So here's the thing that's tricky. Yeah, because if even one person could hear me perfectly, I think it has to be the app. Because it wouldn't be working at all for anybody if it was my end over here. But why does it even do that? What's the point? Shoot, man. Is it my router? El Tronado, is it skipping for you at all? Open and close the app. It worked for me. I clicked off and then clicked back on. Your voice is good. I can hear you now. Mine is fine. What the heck? Why does it do that at all? I don't know why it messes with me. It was kind of messed up with the Anthony Joshua thing. Every time I would try to get any kind of news about it whatsoever, find out what was going on, the article is just going on and on and on and on. I guess. Maybe YouTube's just being weird today. Because supposedly Kill Tony was even having problems. They even had to go on late. Maybe it's just some tech things today. But every time I would look up the Anthony Joshua thing, it was just like going on about how he was a 2-time champion, how he fought Jake Paul, how he's Olympian, all the things he did. It's like, bro, 2 dudes just died. You don't need all the 2 dudes are deceased, bro. We don't gotta be talking about a Joshua and Usyk rematch right now. What's the count? Red Band was busy trying out his new fart sounds before uploading. Where are we at? Memberships. Oh my gosh. I just looked at, oh my gosh. At, I think it was a little over 1,300. And I've been seeing in the analytics that a lot of people are choosing to re-up and stay in the membership even after they've been gifted and their time's coming to an end. They re-up, which is amazing. So, I mean, it could be much worse. Much worse. But Yeah, just yesterday it was over 1,300, and now it's 1,236. So I mean, there still are people that are re-upping, which is amazing, but there's gonna be drop off. That just means that today, 30 days ago, we must have had like 70 something gifted, and then they all just expired today. That's just how it goes. Oh, dang. Nature of the game. I just got to do my part to keep uploading and filling the members' content and making sure these people have a reason to come back. It was weird. It was weird just how things get prioritized. Shows you what really matters to people. That's just because the memberships drop off doesn't mean they stop watching. Yeah, there's a lot of people that I see leave comments that are thankful for getting the gift, and they'll even express, yeah, I wouldn't be able to get it on my own, and things are tough. And I'm like, I get it. For somebody's YouTube channel, if I'm already in the red, $200+ a month, what the heck? I'm gonna spend $1 on top of that. I'm gonna pay $1 for your silly videos. Getting a membership on your iPhone is rough. I've heard that it could be complicated. People bring it up often. YouTube makes things unnecessarily difficult. Just like you have to go to someone's page and enable that you want to actually be able to have the ability to get gifted memberships. Like, why would you have to do that? Who wouldn't want a free membership? It shouldn't be that hard to have to go find to get a free membership. The thing that's weird to me is every once in a while, people will be like, how did I get a membership? Somebody gifted me. How did this happen? It's like, if they didn't even know they got gifted one and they didn't even expect this, how did they know to go on the user's page and enable it so that they could get it? Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. I'm Southeast United States. Every time it gets choppy, I reload and get a quick ad. Jeez. Oh. You think they're just trying to get you to reload to make more money? I wouldn't be surprised. That's the same as when they make your iPhone start glitching out so you get a new phone. So stupid. Lunch over. Julio, I remember what it's like to cherish that lunchtime. And I appreciate you, bro, for spending those precious moments here. During your lunch. I hope you have a fantastic shift and enjoy yourself, and you do good work and be safe out there, bro. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Dang. So you're telling me if I start figuring out ways on my end to manipulate the stream so that it gets glitchy and it causes you guys to reload, then I could put some more money in my pockets. Because if you refresh, then I get that. I kept blinking, bro. I have a heater. I have a little space heater blowing in my eyes, and immediately, like within the first 3 seconds, I had to blink, and I kept blinking. Oh, I couldn't hold it back, man. Oh, I feel like the dude from the Green Mile. I tried to hold it back. Oh, my eyes were stinging, man. Billy the Kidder saw me. Oh my gosh. I fell asleep just now, but I was still streaming. Dang. Jessica always gives us that watch time, just falling asleep on us. I love it. Four degrees. Bro, I don't like when you guys talk about how cold it is, because then you make me feel like a punk. You make me feel all soft out here. It's 4 degrees over there. It's 44 degrees over here. It's 44 degrees. Hey, If you had 44-degree weather out there, you'd probably be outside with the wife pleaser. You'd be all sweating, sun's out, buns out. Dang, I feel embarrassed when you guys talk about the weather because I just sound like ridiculous. Like I can't complain. 75. Ooh, where are you at? Are you in? Do you live in Hawaii? I know you were cooking a Hawaiian dish, but I don't know if that means you live in Hawaii. You're probably from like the LA area, huh? If it's 75 right now. 51. Dang. -50. It's basically summer. Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. Jane Caulfield, where you live. Oh, you live in Hawaii. Oh, that's great. Oh, dang. You probably hear that every day, huh? Jane Caulfield, where you live, is it ever, ever, ever not snowy? Do you basically live in like the movie Fargo? Is it 100% snow every single day ever? 98 degrees. Good old days. I'm torn, Shane. I absolutely hate the heat. I'm always saying how I want to leave California because it gets too hot. Like where I live in the center, it gets like 110, 115. It gets hot where I live. I live in the desert, man. But I also don't like it on the couch for a night. We have no snow for like 7 to 8 months. Oh, dang. Okay, because I was going to say, you know what? I kind of get it. I'm kind of seeing it now. You don't got a TV. You don't got streaming stuff. You don't got a couch. You don't got anything. You don't got frames of you don't got photos of your loved ones hanging. You don't got a refrigerator because you just throw your food in the lawn because it's like frozen anyway. And it's like, I could imagine if you're like in Rocky, you're living in like Rocky 4. You're like out there in Fargo, and it's like you're kind of like an Eskimo. It's kind of like a different kind of lifestyle, like a snow cowboy kind of situation. But if you don't even have snow for 7 or 8 months, like I'm at a loss. I'm lost again. Dang, that must be challenging. Oh, okay. Oh, so you were like in the Northern California area or what? East Bay. Dang. Hawaii for 4 years. Are you think you're gonna stay there? Was it a better change? Is that the move? Should I go to Hawaii? Jane makes me feel like a punk. Not my fault. My parents moved me here when I was a kid. Wait a minute, Angel. Did you used to live in Canada? Did they move you? Because you're saying now you feel like a punk because you're not on Jane's level. Did you used to live in Canada? Every stream at the 1 hour mark, you should call for the chat to mass refresh. Turns the tables on Google. Well, dang it. I'm glad you brought that up, actually. I used to think about stuff like that because I would watch the Spiffing Brit. And he's always like coming up with... you know what? I think it was actually Mike Alfieri. I don't know if you're still here, but Mike Alfieri is, I'm almost positive, the one that turned me on to the Spiffing Brit. Not like that, but he let me know about him. And he does a bunch of like YouTube hacks and things that like trigger the algorithm and stuff. And I think that's a great idea. Long beers taste better. Jane has a grizzly friend instead of an outside cat. I wish I had snow most of the year. It gets to be like 100 in the summer and I can't handle it. Dang! How does it get to be 100 in Canada? Everything I know is a lie. I thought you guys lived like in a little snow globe. Weather-wise, absolutely. Hey, is it like overrun with like gang activity? I've heard stories of Hawaii that it's like, it almost feels like when you're in a casino and there's like no law. And it's like everyone kind of runs wild and do their own thing. And like, it's almost kind of like on like reservations lifestyle, you know? Where kind of like anything goes and they have like their own culture and they like police themselves, and there's just a lot of activity like that. You know, is there any truth to that whatsoever? Or I don't know. I know every state has its bad areas. Every city has its bad areas, but I've just heard like overall. I've heard that a few times about Hawaii. Have you experienced that? Should I pack my bags and head that way? I'm sorry, Justin Mack. It's probably not gonna be. It's probably not for long, bro. Marilena just texted me that dinner's just about ready. I'm sorry, bro. I have polar bears not too far away. I want to be friend. Oh, James, you get in a pinch. That's lights out for real. Don't do it. I lived in Puerto Rico. You got used to the heat. Dang, you lived over there with the Paul brothers? That's crazy. Or no, you said that your parents moved you, huh? So they wouldn't have been there yet. So the Paul brothers followed you. Yeah, I remember when I went to Texas a few summers ago. I should show you a picture sometime. I remember one of my kids took a picture. We were out just like enjoying the day in Texas, and I put on a shirt, and it was drenched. It was we went to the zoo. It was a zoo in Dallas, and I might as well like have just done the ice bucket challenge. It was It was like if you took off my shirt and fully dipped it into a pool, and then I put it back on. It was soaked, and it was just all sweat. It was embarrassing. I just couldn't handle that humidity. I mean, it was fine, but my body, I sweat a lot. I got a lot of sweat to give. GM, how do you mentally deal with injuries? My knee's messing with me, but I'm going in on training regardless. Spinning Doge, not in a healthy way, honestly. I'm a stubborn person that has a walk it off type of mentality, and that likes to push through things because I already know about Father Time. I already know how things go. I already know things wear down. So I already have the mentality because whatever you're going through right now, whatever injury, it might be something you could fix, right? And then the next thing might be something you could fix, and so on and so forth, and etc. But at some point, you're gonna be at a certain age where it's like, oh, you're just old, bro. You can't fix this. You're old, dude. And for me, it's like, nah. I'm gonna lift this thing. I'm gonna pick this thing up. I'm gonna push this thing. That's what I do. Oh, I'm old? Chale. Put some more weight on. And I'm already prepping myself for the mindset. I don't care if I'm sore. I don't care if I'm injured. I don't care if I'm old. I don't care if I'm tired. I'm pushing this thing. So again, I know that's probably not the best, most healthy way to look at it. But I always have this mentality myself personally where it's like I just do it. And I've tried to get better about it over time. Like lately I've been going to the chiropractor and I've been feeling better, and they've been straightening some stuff out in my back, literally and figuratively. But I always just try to push through it and just believe that the strength that I'm gaining and the muscle that I'm building is helping level out my body and help balance things out and ease off some of that pain and redistribute stuff going on in my body. So I mean, of course, be as smart as you can. Maybe don't go for PRs and all that constantly, but it's hard for me, and I know that I may be very objectively wrong here and I'm just being delusional, but it's hard for me to believe that when you're doing good stuff and for your body and trying to be active and physical and put work in, that could somehow be bad for you. That there's just so much good that comes from that in your body, in your muscles, in your bones, in your brain, in your dopamine. I think it's just good for you overall. Oh, dang, you made some money. Heck yeah, bro. They're destroying the island. I don't know anything about that. I don't really follow actual real life news, but I'm sorry to hear that, man. I believe it. Sounds like something that humans would do. I've seen some Chisel Adonis stuff. That dude is really, really entertaining. He's really entertaining. ARJR with another membership for Milk Homie. For Milk Homie. I hope you enjoy that, Milk Homie. There's new uploads every Monday through Friday on the membership tab. What's up, Drew? Not with today's medical advances. We buff 60-year-olds. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. We got buff. I hate it when I see people that are in their 50s and their 60s and they're like, oh, you know, I had a good run. It's a wrap. And I'm like, bro, what? 60's like the new 28. What are you doing? Like, look around you. You see some of these 60, you see some of these 70-year-olds looking like they're in their early 40s. It's like, just how are you living? That's what it is. How are you living? How are you treating yourself? Don't just go off the number. Hey, it's like I always used to say, age is just a number, you know. In regard to, you know, being healthy and physically fit. That's what I'm in regard to. I fully agree. I'm at that stage now. I'm old and pain is what it is. Oh, wow, I'll still make it move. Oh, hey, oh, hey. Oh, it's a family show. It's a family show. I'm getting delirious. I apologize. I'm being inappropriate. I apologize. I felt it move. I think I felt it move. And act like you walking is my motto. I like that. Lethal Weapon. I love it. The brain is mostly fat. See, you got to work that brain out, bro. You got to do some crossword puzzles. That brain is too thick. Pain is weakness leaving the body. It took me years to recover. I tore my labrum. Dang, I don't even know where that goes, but it doesn't sound good. I thought I was having a heart attack. Ooh, where is the labrum? The labrum is a ring of cartilage that deepens and stabilizes the ball and socket joints of your shoulder and hip. So it's up there by your shoulder area. Oh, dang. I was thinking this is how I'm going to die on the floor of a boxing gym while Pump Up the Jam is playing. Oh, man. And I almost died right now because of your story. Oh, my gosh. Oh, I had to screenshot that. Oh, my gosh. This dude almost died during Pump Up the Jam. Oh my gosh. What if that was the only thing that kept you alive, Angel Padilla? The willpower to not die during Pump Up the Jam. I always tell myself that yawning is tiredness leaving the body. I'm screenshotting so much of you guys' stuff tonight, man. This is hilarious. Schwarzenegger is 78. Let that sink in. Heck yeah. That dude still looks better than a bunch of younger dudes. My neighbor, not Rob. I was going to say, oh, this is the neighbor you've been talking about. Is 96. Drives and lives on his own. That's amazing, man. Like, I'm going to be honest. I probably don't want to drive behind him. But that is amazing, bro. There's so many people that are so much younger than that. Like, hey, put me in the home, man. Like, and I don't want to. I know there's genetic things and stuff that people can't help, and it makes it more complicated than I'm acting like. But, yeah, some people they just throw in the towel. Aaliyah said she ain't nothing but a number. Moving away. Yeah. There we go. Just had to clear that up. Flew small planes for 60 years. Jeez. Sudoku, man, Sudoku frustrate me. I don't got the patience, man. I don't know how to, I don't know how to work that. Dang. Um, oh, dang it. I skipped it. Where is it at? Shoot. I live on the big island, which is very slow in comparison to Oahu. The big island is slower. That's interesting in comparison to Oahu, where everybody goes. So it's very slow, easygoing, and it's pretty safe. I don't lock my doors. I don't even have a key to it. What? You sound like Jane Caulfield. I don't even have a door on my house. Dang it. Dang, you don't have a key? What? Oh my gosh, I love it, bro. I might be joining you, bro. I might be joining you. Heck yeah. And then you guys, I didn't even know you guys had Wi-Fi out there. Heck yeah. I'm going to die on a fresh wild. People are going to find me because of the bacon smell. Oh no. Pump up the jam, chest compressions. Prince gave Arnold advice on bodybuilding. Prince. Never did I think Prince would earn such a spot in this community. Biden is 39. Let that sink in. Oh my gosh. He has a small Ford Ranger. Of course it's a Ford Ranger. Of course it's a Ford Ranger. I don't have it anymore because of a stupid, frustrating, annoying long story. But I had a Ford Ranger at one point that I inherited from my grandpa. It's an old dude truck, man. Unloaded and installed a new hot water heater for himself last week. Dang it. He's handling business. More suck who don't. All right, Marilena is summoning me. It looks like the food is ready. Today went sideways. We're barely having dinner at like basically 9 o'clock. And tomorrow definitely shouldn't be that same way. Oh snap, I gotta upload. So I've already uploaded the members videos for today on Patreon and the YouTube membership as far as on the back end. I just have to title it now and put the thumbnail and then officially upload it. So you're gonna see the video in a few minutes here. I wouldn't mind hearing the story, GM. Oh, I mean, I'll give you. Dang it, I don't. So I'll give you the checkpoints because Marilena is gonna be upset with me. She's making I believe she called it beef stew, which it didn't sound appetizing to me. I don't want to be mean, but when she was making it, it looked and smelled unbelievable. Long story super short, man, it's messed up. My grandpa passed away, and my mom inherited his pickup truck. And then I had some major issues and didn't have a vehicle. And I was working about an hour away from home. I had like an hour commute. My vehicle just out on me. I had nothing. So my mom, and she cherished that truck because her dad, not everyone has the same kind of relationships, but her dad was very special to her. She gave me the truck. My mom gave me the truck that she inherited from my grandpa because she knew I needed a vehicle, and that was a huge gesture. She gave me the truck, and man, it was a lifesaver, and I used it to the fullest. At that time, I had 3 jobs. And I was going to school. Jeez, I forgot about that. I was working 3 jobs and I was a college student. And I did my thing, whatever, got through that era of my life. And then the truck just kind of took a back seat. And then another vehicle entered the picture. And then I didn't have to ride the heck out of that truck every single day. And it just became a additional vehicle. And I offered to give it back to my mom because I felt bad that she felt like maybe she had to give it to me. I tried to give it. She's like, no. It became a kind of thing where it kind of hurt too much for her to even see it because she missed her dad and stuff like that. And I was like, all right, I get it. Then there came a point where my brother started having a bunch of issues and needed a vehicle. And I thought, you know what? My grandpa passed away. The truck went to my mom. She knew I needed it. So then the truck was passed on to me. I tried to give it back. She thought, no, it's okay, keep it. I don't really think I want it back. And then I thought, you know what? Maybe I should pay it forward. Bless my brother with the truck. Just give it to him. I talked with my mom, made sure it was okay. She thought it was a nice thing. She understood. I gave the truck to my brother. Apparently, and my brother was living with my grandma at the time, the one whose husband, my grandpa, passed away. Apparently my brother and my grandma had a type of falling out. And she went and this was wild. This was wild to me. She sold the truck. Apparently my brother maybe owed her some kind of money or they had some kind of falling out or misunderstanding or something. She just sold the truck. She had someone come pick it up. She's like, oh yeah? She had somebody come take the truck away. I think they took it to a tow yard. It was still under my name. I had talked to my brother about this. I was like, hey, figure it out when you can. I'm not going to slow things down for you. I know you need it. It's kind of an annoying process with the DMV. We're waiting on them, but I'm going to put the keys in your hands as soon as possible. Here's the truck. I know you'll figure it out as soon as you can. And then when we could get it in your name, we'll get it in your name. Well, at the time it was still in my name. She goes ahead and just sells it to some random, I don't even know who. I heard it ended up in some random junkyard. It's still in my name. I'm still legally responsible. So I'm thinking if some dude does something with it or gets in an accident, it's in my name. This is my car still. It's my truck. So I try to figure out what the heck with my grandma. So I'm talking to her. I'm like, hey, what the heck? Like, this isn't cool. This truck is in my name. Like, why did you even give away? Why would you have just taken the truck and just you stole his truck, bro? And it's, by the way, it's mine. It's in my name. And now I'm legally responsible for this truck that I don't even have access to. I don't even know where it's at. And then she sold it. And then now how am I supposed to get my own truck back? I'm supposed to buy my own truck back that she sold to somebody? Like, this is a weird situation now. And then it just got awkward and it was super weird after that. I was devastated because I was not in a good situation still. So I wasn't even able to I couldn't even buy my own truck back. And I was devastated because that truck meant so much to my mom. And I just felt like I dropped the ball because it's like I was trying to bless someone else and be helpful. And now the truck's gone. I felt like it was my fault. And then apparently my grandma was one of these where she was like, I don't want to say something. I don't think her and my grandpa always had the best relationship. So it was kind of an Erica Kirk kind of situation after the fact. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, dang it. Thanks for bringing it up, Angel. No, I'm just playing. Thank you, Moises. Thank you. Yeah, Marilena was talking about it earlier. Like, she kind of just wanted to chill out tonight, do something with the family. Maybe we'll play some games or something. Just have a good time together. We need to do that more. And I don't know, ARGR, I'm just being picky, man. I'm just being picky. I'm just so used to having a little kid palate, always wanting French fries and pizza. Beef stew is actually amazing. You know, she makes everything like that good. I don't have nothing to complain about. Oh, you're right, Billy the Kidder. You're right. Haywire. You guys are giving some. I like the recommendations. Hey, I miss some too, ARJR. It's gotten a little bit tricky lately. I've been trying to make promises to Marilena about my schedule and being better about it. Thank you. Thank you, Rob. Needs popcorn. Oh, yeah. Chex Mix. Oh, I haven't had that in a while. Yeah, how can you sell a truck that ain't yours? That's what I told my grandma. I was trying to be as respectful as I could, but it was like, it was wild, bro. I was so frustrated with her. Shh. Angel, heck yeah. Go out there like John Wick, bro. It was a baby blue. It was a baby blue 1985 Ford Ranger. Gosh, I could still smell it. I could still hear the buzzing sound when I'd open the door and put the key in. Oh, man. It just smelled like gas. Every time I drove, it smelled like it was going to blow up any second. Dang. Jenga, heck yeah. I love Jenga. I love board games. I like the mystery ones. I like playing games like Clue and those new mystery ones they're coming out with about who killed who. I love those. Yeah, Justin Mack, we were talking about that earlier. It was wild, bro. It was messed up. I kind of a little bit suspect foul play. There was some weird stuff. Dang. Yeah, they do, Moises. Until my grandma gets her hands on them. Hey, James, for real. I remember I went to her house because we just needed to cut through it because there was just so much back and forth over the phone. Like, what the heck? What are we going to do here? And I went over there. I remember I was sitting across from her in her kitchen table and I was just trying, goose fraba. I was trying to just be as diplomatic as possible. Heck yeah, melancholy. I loved it, man. Well, you don't get to disrespect Justin, but it's all right. Heck yeah. I don't know. They hit a parked car, bro. They hit a parked car, and Anthony Joshua was in the back wearing his chonies, and somehow the driver survived. What the heck? How are you gonna How are you gonna be the driver and you drive nose first into a parked car and you stay alive and other people die and the boxer's in the back in his chonies? What the heck? This is an Illuminati initiation. Racco, I never heard of that. Racco. All right, I'm gonna go before Marilena dumps all the stew on the floor in a furious rage. Oh, well, then you just messed up my whole conspiracy theory right now, Justin Mack. All right, well, now I got to change my whole narrative. Now I got to just see, I was feeling angry and righteous indignation that somebody was up to no good and there was foul play, and now I'm just sad because it's just an unfortunate, sad situation. You guys be safe. You guys have a good night. I'm going to be back, hopefully more normal than today. Today was way too late. I got a late start. Dang. Wah, wah, wah. Woo, 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 woo. Tomorrow is also going to be the movie night. I've had a lot of fantastic recommendations tonight. It's going to take me some soul searching to pin one down. Tinfoil hat. Always. But I'll see you tomorrow. I better be streaming way earlier. Oh shoot, I gotta upload the members video right now. I'm gonna make it public right now, so keep an eye out if you feel like it. Good night, everybody. Thank you for being here. Take care of yourself.